Your inner labia are closed together and slightly shiny.
Today, I'm in a room with 3 other people. One of them is about to have an orgasm.
And is dimpled with short, frequent wrinkles.
So, how did we get here? Sometimes sex can seem like a mystery. And most of the time, that mystery is about women.
I'm very curious if the G-spot really exists.
Today, the female orgasm remains one of the greatest and most controversial mysteries in all of human sexuality.
It's easy to make a man come. It's hard to make a woman come.
Clearly, sexual pleasure is complicated and requires years of practice. So I went out to find out how hard-working, sexually active Americans are dealing with this struggle. How much have you guys spent on books to achieve orgasm?
I get none.
No classes, no books, no magazines.
I don't think I've spent any money, no.
Have you ever read books or spent money on trying to understand how your own sexuality works? No, never. You didn't have to spend years and years trying to figure out your body.
No.
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 Do you guys feel like you've unlocked the full potential of your penises?
Yeah.
Did you have to figure out what makes you feel comfortable, what you like, what you don't like?
Just, easy peasy, just to be honest.
So, is it easy peasy for women too?
In hookups, men are twice as likely to orgasm as women. But in the context of relationships, women orgasm about 80% as often as men. In reality, the female orgasm isn't that elusive for those who care to find it. Still, there's an almost cult-like industry built around the female orgasm, promising empowerment, pleasure, and vitality.
This energy is not just about sexuality, it's about vitality.
Women with depression, chronic illness, if you are having trouble getting pregnant, if you have PCOS, if you have consistent reproductive issues, it is all about not being connected to your sexual energy. It's all an invitation to step into your sexual energy.
One Taste is one of those companies.
What it is insight into the treacherous territory of a woman's mind.
They promise all kinds of benefits from practicing what they call orgasmic meditation, or OM. This is Aubrey Agrawal, an instructor at One Taste NYC.
Well, we say if you have a pussy, get it stroked. If you don't stroke one, people usually think it's a sexuality practice. It's not a sexuality practice, it's a consciousness practice that includes the genitals.
And what is oming?
The stroker strokes the clitoris for 15 minutes. There's no goal except to just feel the sensation that arises and just feel the connection. And it's always within that container of 15 minutes.
Cultivating my orgasm and having sovereignty over my own orgasm in my own body. That was the missing ingredient.
I kind of thought that the missing ingredient was sex and relationship. And then I tried it and I was like, wow. It wasn't actually sex that I was missing. It was deep, direct connection with someone else. I could actually sit back and find where my real desire was, and now I'm in a very happy relationship.
The men and women practicing orgasmic meditation seem to be getting something out of it.
But the idea of solving life's problems through the mysterious female orgasm is nothing new.
This used to be a prescription for what's called being a woman.
For hundreds of years, women were diagnosed with the catch-all dysfunction of hysteria,
with symptoms like nervousness, sexual desire, and, quote, a tendency to cause trouble. And the way to treat hysteria? Have an orgasm.
So today, it's a little uncomfortable to hear about the mysteries of the female orgasm.
Do you see sort of something unique about female sexuality compared to male sexuality?
It's the mystery, right? I think that's just the nature of it. The nature of the feminine, in a way, is that it's a little bit mysterious, and there's a deeper level of exploration and a more nuanced exploration in order to access it and learn about it.
But it doesn't have to be so mysterious. The fact that lesbian women have considerably more orgasms than straight women should tell us that it's not about women's bodies.
Women's bodies aren't the problem. The way that we talk about them is. We should empower women to discuss their right to pleasure. So if you think that your partner's orgasm is elusive, maybe the problem isn't the female body. Maybe it's you.